All right, Nick, the New England Patriots have decided to move off of first-round receiver Nikhil Harry. Harry being one of the very few receivers that New England spent a first-round pick for, never really panned out for them. As a rookie, he only played 7 games, and as a receiver on the team, he's never really broken 350 receiving yards, so never really lived up to his draft spot, to say the least. But New England has decided to move off of Harry. He's been traded to the Bears, and New England received a 7th-round pick in 2024. What do you think about this, Nick? But before I ask you, I want to know, the Patriots wide receiver room has always been a little bit different. There's been guys that have been transformed into superstars, some say by Brady's talent, but out of all of those guys, I want Patriots fans to tell me, who has been your favorite Patriots wide receiver of all time? Was it Danny Amendola? Was it the Wes Welkers? Was it Julian Edelman? Let us know in the comments below. But Nick, what do you think about this trade?
Yeah, so before I get into it, I think Troy Brown was my guy just because I love watching him play defense actually a few times, intercepting a few passes. I think 04-05 time frame. I think that was pretty wild, a little two-man football or two platoon football there. But in terms of this trade, I think this trade is so much more than moving on from Harry. Obviously, this guy was a bust, like you kind of mentioned, with the New England Patriots. But I want to look at the bigger picture here, right? So the Patriots basically get a 7th-round pick 2 years from now. It's really nothing. Clear up $2 million of cap space. But when you look at this cap space right now with the New England Patriots, number 3 on their list of players with the highest cap hit is Nelson Agholor. Obviously, a big play wide receiver, never really has caught on too much with the NFL. Has done solid, much better than a lot of other guys, but never really became that elite guy. The Patriots drafted another speedster, big play guy in the 2nd round, Tyquan Thornton. That's a guy who I think they're trying to move into Agholor's spot. Obviously, they have Kendrick Bourne. They acquired Devontae Parker, have Jacoby Myers plus the 2 tight ends. So they have a really stable, core group of receivers that they're looking for. They want Thornton to be their big play threat. So I think they're going to move on from Agholor pretty soon. I think you're going to see this either during camp or right before the season, either by cut or by trade, most likely. And it's all about freeing up cap space for what, Miles? One big move right before or during the season. This is what Belichick has done a number of times. He did it in 2003, famously traded for nose tackle Ted Washington, who played a huge role in that Super Bowl champion run the Patriots had in 2003. How about in 2012, where he traded for Aqib Talib to be a lockdown corner for 2 years with the Patriots in the middle of the season, prying him away from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? And how about signing LeGarrette Blount in 2014, who had a massive role for the Patriots that season as they went on to win the Super Bowl that year as well? So this is about a big move that's coming for the Patriots. Obviously, Patriots fans, what you're moving on from Harry. Hey, finally, we get to just, get something in return for a 1st-round pick that didn't work out. But I'm telling you, New England fans, pay attention. The moment Agholor moves off this team, which I think is going to come relatively soon, a big move is coming from Belichick and the Patriots. Keep your eyes open. It's coming.
Yeah, Nick, and I think that it's at this point, Belichick has earned the reputation as a coach he's always thinking a few steps ahead of everybody. So making a move like trading Harry, trading Agholor on the surface, okay, well, they didn't work out. What are we going to do here? But as you say, you can see the cap hits from these guys. Harry, not so much, but Agholor, obviously, you said he's the 3rd biggest cap hit on their team this year. Moving off a guy like that frees up some cap if you do a split deal with the other team. Like you said, allows them to get some free agent play in the middle of the season, maybe see where they're weak, where they can bring in the most impact. And like you said, the one that strikes me the most is LeGarrette Blount, a guy who would leave and come back a lot, but he was always very impactful when he was in New England. I felt like, once again, I say this, and it's about every player that's ever played for New England. They seem to get the most out of LeGarrette Blount. He is the most successful in New England. Don't you think?
Yeah, and you bring up a great point about the Patriots. When they make these move for players on short-term deals, obviously a guy comes to mind is like Darrelle Revis, even though he wasn't a mid-season deal or anything like that. They get these quality veteran players for big discounts because they want to come in and be competitive. And they get these guys who come in, they get the most out of them for a year or two, and then they move on to another football team. And I think that's exactly what Belichick is waiting for right here. There's a lot of guys that could come to mind. Odell Beckham has been a guy linked. I don't know if that's still going to happen depending on his health, but there's a lot of free agents, a lot of veterans that are kind of lurking around. Maybe if a team starts slow, you get a trade like they did for Talib way back when, so there's a lot of opportunities. And again, this is just the first domino to fall. The next one will be Aguilar. And then the third domino will be a big move for the Patriots as they really try and make a move this season.
All right, Nick, it's time to get your internet privacy back today on every device you own in any country you want. Don't let anyone but you control your internet. NordVPN keeps you safe from prying eyes wherever you go online with their military-grade encryption. Is your favorite Netflix or streaming content blocked in the US? You can simply connect to one of the many countries available with NordVPN and get the access you need.
That's right, Maya. So right now, get our exclusive NordVPN deal here at nordvpn.com/SMI. It's risk-free now with NordVPN's 30-day money-back guarantee. Again, get that exclusive deal, nordvpn.com/SMI.